Hi there, back for another walk in the park. Come join me if you need some calm, a bit of nervous system regulation. And let's breathe in those beautiful colors. And listen to the sounds. And today we want to focus on the length of the spine. Maybe you're sitting down or standing up or laying down in your bed. It doesn't matter much. But what we like is that the pelvic region is slightly more forward. What I mean by that, if you would scoop ice cream from the floor with your pelvic region, it would be forward. Just a lovely visual. And what you do then is that you contract your buttock muscles to do so. So forward, tension, and then back, relaxed. And you might want to place a hand on the lower back, and then you can feel a curvature down your spine. And while we feel that, we do it again. So scoop the ice cream. Ooh, big fish. And then feel that the curvature is less, almost straight. And then relax. And then there's a curvature again. Okay. The most healthy general posture is slightly forward, so a little bit more straight than the curvature. So if you see any sexy pop music videos where they really have a big curvature in the lower back region, that is not very healthy and not something you can do for hours on end. Well, some people can, but it does shift the meridian system and your nervous system. Ooh, there's a little blue dragonfly. And then we want that optimal kind of curvature, so we have more energy and the nerve ends connect more naturally because they are your light body, sort of. And you want to feel what's underneath your feet, don't you? So let's focus on the feet for a minute. Just feel if they're warm or cold. So the soles of the feet. And what we now do is again, oh, little fly in my mouth. You? Excuse me, this is nature. And again we tilt the pelvis forward and feel the change in your feet and back. Relax. And now keep feeling if there has been a little shift in how you feel or experience your feet. So we do it again. And this can also be done laying down. Standing up is the best to feel it all, especially if you have a mirror at hand. And sitting is fine too. Then you can feel those two little bumps, the sit bones, what are they called? Sit bones probably, and that you can really straightly align sitting on those. And then you're also tilted slightly forward when you do that. So if we would feel our bodies more consciously, we already have a better posture. That's the beauty of it, consciousness. And again forward. And feel those feet. And back. Oh, dragonfly, a big one. Thank you for joining us. Relax. Did you do the relax part? Or did you get distracted too? Awesome. And you can make a little circle now with your hips to the left, and then after a few breaths we will do it the opposite direction, just circling your hips slowly, gently, no forcing. And then again, feel those feet, the soles of your feet. And I don't need a lot of comments or likes or shares, although it would be lovely if more people would be able to see these videos. So in that case, I will ask you to comment what you felt shifted in the perception of your feet. More warmth, more cold, more tension, less tension, or like from ice cubes to jello, whatever you can think of. And of course I would prefer the funny comments. And I might even make a video of all the funny comments where I will read them afterwards. How about that? So make it good. What calm and peace. So let us take a breath in and a sigh out. And breathe in and out. And again, breathe in and out. And on the next out breath, we make the shoulders a bit heavier. So in, and now heavier. Out. You might feel a little jolt or a yawn coming up. Allow your body to do what it naturally knows it wants to do. And again, breathe in. And slightly heavy shoulders out. And if you want, we can focus on a belly breath. So take your consciousness, drop it in your belly. Place a hand on the belly to keep it there. like a ball you push underwater. Just below the navel, like 2 fingers below the navel, and then in the center of the belly. And now breathe into that spot and out. Just feel in and out. And again in and out. And in and out. And one more time, in and out. And feel that place in your belly in the center, a bit lower, and then feel the shift. And maybe you don't feel a shift, and that's fine too. And then we go back to the feet, and we feel there. While we mute the audio a bit, because of a play. So how do your feet feel now that we did a belly breath, a slow one? And let's get back to our heart, to the present moment. You can wiggle your fingers, press your feet a bit in the floor, or just move the toes and get back to the here and now. Look around you at 3 objects. Name them in your head or out loud. This way you know for sure you are back here in the 3rd dimension. And this is also what I do when I'm in a dissociative state, like after a traumatic event, or thinking about a traumatic event can make you dissociate from where you are now, and then you go into other dimensional realities, so to speak, as a form of flight. And the body might be in a freeze. So taking your eyes to the here and now, and then move your fingers slowly and start to move your body and take a conscious breath. Those 3 elements really help you get back. Fully be present. Of course you do that after any danger has passed. You do that when you want, when you are in a safe place again, and then you can come back to yourself like that. Thank you for being here today. Thank yourself for taking the time to calm your nervous system. And thank you to the dragonflies and the fishes and all of nature to make this such a beautiful walk in the park. See you next time. Bye-bye.